Morgan.
And I'm Emma.
And you're watching the History Channel. So today, on the History Channel, we are going to be showing you a special documentary of the life of Napoleon Bonaparte. And we're going to be showing you his life from beginning to end.
Napoleon Bonaparte was born on August 15, 1769, to the parents of Carlo Bonaparte and Letizia Remolino.
Napoleon was the fourth and second surviving child in his family. As he grew up, he attended two different military academies.
He went to a military college where he learned the French languages, and then moved on to Brennan College where he studied for 5 years, and went on to graduate at a French military school in 1785.
While Napoleon was at the academy, his father died of stomach cancer. This propelled Napoleon to take the reins as the head of the house.
Oh, Father, I can see you looking up in the heavens at me.
The young leader quickly showed his support for the Jacobins, a far-left political movement and the most well-known and popular political club from the French Revolution.
He then became a second lieutenant in an artillery regiment of the French army.
He came into the good graces of the Dictionary in 1795 after he saved the government from counter-revolutionary forces. For his efforts, Napoleon was soon named commander of the Army of the Interior. And in addition, he was trusted advisor to the Directorate on Military Matters.
Under his direction, the rebuilt army won numerous crucial victories against the Austrians, greatly expanded the French Empire, and helped make Napoleon the military's brightest star.
His national profile was enhanced by his marriage to Josephine de Beauharnais. The two were married in a civil ceremony on March 9, 1796.
Napoleon was on the move again, this time to the Middle East to undermine Great Britain's empire by occupying Egypt and disrupting English trade routes to India.
In the spring of 1799, French armies were defeated in Italy, forcing France to give up much of the peninsula.
Under his direction, Napoleon turned his reforms to other areas of the country, including its economy, legal system, and education, and even the church, as he reinstated Roman Catholicism as the state religion.
He also instituted the Napoleonic Code, which forbade privileges based on birth, allowed freedom of religion, and stated that government jobs must be given to the most qualified. Internationally, he negotiated a European peace.
Napoleon's negotiated peace with Europe lasted just 3 years. In 1803, France again returned to war with Britain, and then with Russia and Austria.
In 1802, he was elected consul for life, and 2 years later, he was proclaimed Emperor of France.
Get to work! Sir, yes, sir. Over there, right now!
Napoleon's military success, however, soon gave way to broader defeats, beginning in 1810, when France suffered a string of losses when tapped the country's military budget. In 1812, France was devastated when its invasion of Russia turned out to be a colossal failure in which scores of soldiers in Napoleon's Grand Army were killed or badly wounded. Out of an original fighting force of some 600,000 men, just 10,000 soldiers were still fit for battle.
In 1810, he arranged for the annulment of his marriage to Josephine, and married Mary Louise, the 18-year-old daughter of the Emperor of Austria.
With international pressure mounting and his government lacking the resources to fight back against his enemies, Napoleon surrendered to the Allied forces on March 30th, 1814. He went into exile on the island of Elba. Additionally, fearing a repeat of his earlier return from exile, the British government sent him to the remote island of St. Helena in the southern Atlantic. For the most part, Napoleon was free to do as he pleased at his new home. He had leisurely mornings, wrote often, and read a lot, but the routine of life soon got to him, and he often shut himself indoors. His health began to deteriorate, and by 1817 he showed the early signs of a stomach ulcer or possibly cancer. By early 1821, he was bedridden and growing weaker by the day. Napoleon died on May 5, 1821. Napoleon Bonaparte was considered by most to be the savior of the French Revolution by ending it and putting it in place a government that brought equality and stability to a torn country. Napoleon united France, and no longer were jobs be given to those merely because of social status.
Napoleon brought stability and direction to a country without a coast. His unification of France would have a profound impact on not only Europe, but the entire world.
The French under Napoleon would become united, strong, and most important, equal.
Bloopers. Oh wait,
Hands up. No, you're not dead yet.
Shout out to our homies, Destin and Jake. Yeah. All right, you're coming down, Morgan. Oh, okay. Wait.
as you can see in this video, there's a wild Emma in her natural habitat. We love you, Miss Ayala.
We love you, Miss Ayala.
I love you, Miss Ayala.
No Austins were harmed in the making of this film.
Peace out, my dudes.